Sarah Palin recently made a stop in Boston as part of a cross-country tour. Unofficially, it's the pre-show to her expected presidential bid. Officially, though, it has nothing to do with politics. It's all about American history. Palin, it seems, has been visiting historical sites, and while in Boston, she went to the home of one Paul Revere, American hero of the American Revolution, who is said to have warned the fellow patriots, "The British are coming, the British are coming." But when asked about Revere's midnight ride in 1775, Palin had a slightly different version of events.
You warned the British that they weren't going to be taking away our arms by ringing those bells and making sure as he's riding his horse through town to send those warning shots and bells.
To brush up on
and with that response, the media is coming. The media is coming.
Sarah Palin may need to brush up on her American history.
She doesn't know anything. And by the way, it's one if by land, two if by sea. It was the signals he was giving about where the British were coming. Everybody knows that.
Palin says Paul Revere warned the British.
It all forced Palin to appear on Fox News to defend herself and her knowledge of Paul Revere.
British had already been there, many soldiers, for 7 years in that area. And part of Paul Revere's ride, and it wasn't just one ride, he was a courier, he was a messenger. Part of his ride was to warn the British that were already there that, hey, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to take American arms. You are not going to beat our own well-armed persons, individual private militia that we have. He did warn the British.
Case closed? No, not yet. Palin's supporters want the last word. So they flooded Wikipedia's Paul Revere page and they attempted to revise the description of the midnight ride, trying to literally rewrite history. But Wikipedia caught on and shut it down. But you know what? Palin is partially right. I mean, historians are now stepping forward to say that Revere was caught and questioned by the British, and he did, in fact, tell them 500 Americans were on their way. But there were no warning shots or bells or threats about taking away our arms. Though, as Palin supporters argue this online, it only continues to attract even more attention to her loose grasp of history, which is perhaps why someone should have warned her. The facts are coming. The facts are coming. That's my disconnect tonight. I'm Mark Kelley. Stay connected. The National is coming up next.